Hey everyone, welcome back to Trading Core, where we demystify trading and investing. Today we're diving deep into option chains, a powerful tool for options trading. If those rows of numbers, strikes, and terms like OI and IV feel overwhelming, don't worry. By the end of this masterclass, you'll read them like a pro, spot market sentiment, and find trade ideas. We'll use real live data from an index like NIFTY. Grab a notebook, pause if needed, and let's jump in. If you're new, hit subscribe and the bell. We drop trading tips weekly. So, what's an option chain? An option chain is a table listing all options contracts for an asset, like a stock or index. Each row is a strike price, the price you can buy or sell the underlying at if you exercise. Columns show call options, right to buy on one side, puts right to sell on the other. At the top, expiry dates, when contracts end, from weekly like October 28, 2025, to years out, like June 25, 2030. Short expiries suit quick trades but decay fast. Long ones are for hedging. In our data from October 22, 2025, NIFTY strikes range from 12,000 to 31,000 in 50 or 100-point steps. Assume the spot price is around 24,500. Strikes like 24,500 are at the money, or ATM. Highlighted rows are in the money, calls below spot, puts above. Calls are bullish, puts bearish. Got it? Let's break down the columns.
First up, what's an option chain? An option chain is a table listing all options contracts for an asset, like NIFTY. Each row is a strike price, where you can buy or sell the underlying if exercised. Columns split into calls bullish, right to buy, and puts bearish, right to sell. Expiry dates at the top, from October 28, 2025 to June 25, 2030, show when contracts expire. Weekly expiries like October 28th are for fast trades but decay quick. Long-term ones like 2030 suit hedging. Our data shows strikes from 12,000 to 31,000 in 50 or 100-point steps, with NIFTY at 25,868. The 25,850 or 25,900 strikes are at the money, ATM, closest to spot. Highlighted rows are in the money. Calls below 25,868, e.g., 25,800, puts above e.g. 25,900, out the money. Calls above, puts below, cheaper, riskier. Let's unpack the columns. Then add Greeks. DAF. Open interest, OI, is the number of active contracts. High OI flags liquidity or key levels like support or resistance. At 25,900 strike, calls OI is 17,620, puts 349,479, puts strong but calls dominate here. At 25,850, calls OI up plus 5,817, puts plus 25,697, puts growing faster, bearish signal. Volume is trades today. High volume, like 23,325 on 25,900 calls, confirms action. Low volume, like 75 at 25,950, means avoid for liquidity. Mine volatility, IV, is the market's volatility bet, in percent, using a 10% interest rate, per the data. At 25,850, calls IV is 9.26%, puts 8.91%, tight, suggesting stable expectations. High IV means pricier options, sell them. Low IV, buy. Last traded price, LTP, is the premium. At 25,850, calls LTP is $98.75, puts $140, puts pricier, bearish hint. Change shows momentum. At 25,850, calls down $540, puts down $36.50. Bid and ask show buy-sell quotes. At 25,900, calls bid 93.45, ask 94.00, tight spread, liquid. Totals, puts OI 53,1614 versus calls 17,047,013, put-call ratio -3, super bearish. Contracts use NIFTY's lot size, 25,000. Now, the Greeks, delta, gamma, theta, Vega, aren't in the data but are key for trading. Platforms like Sensible or NSE compute them live. Delta shows how much an option's price moves per 1-point NIFTY change. ATM options, like 25,850, Have 0.5 delta. LTP moves 60 Ps per 1 point Nifty TI shift. At 25,800 calls LTP 98.75, delta nears 1, moving like Nifty. Puts have negative delta, 25,950 puts, LTP 74.45, delta non-similar negative 0.4, fall minus 40 pace if Nifty rises. Use delta for directional bets or hedging. Buy 25,850 calls for bullish exposure with less capital. Gamma is delta's rate of change, how fast delta shifts per 1 point Nifty move. ATM strikes like 25,850 have high gamma, especially near October 28th expiry. If Nifty jumps 100 points, 25,850 calls delta might go from 0.5 to 0.7, boosting LTP gains. High volume at 25,837 puts suggests gamma-driven action, small moves spark big price swings. Gamma's low for far expiries, like 2030. Buyers love gamma for leverage, like sellers beware. Theta is time decay, options lose value daily. Near October 28th, ATM options like 25,850 calls, LTP $119.80, lose 0.2 to 0.5 daily to Theta. Puts at 25,900, LTP $93.50, face similar decay. Sellers profit, buyers hurt. Long-term expiries, like June 2026, have low Theta. High volume at 25,850 suggests traders fighting Theta. Sell ATM options near expiry for Theta gains, but watch gamma. Vega measures IV sensitivity. A 1% IV rise lifts LTP by Vega's value. ATM options like 25,850 have high Vega. If calls IV jumps from 9.26% to 10.26%, LTP might rise around 20 to 30 Ps. Puts at 25,900 IV 8.90%, reacts similarly. High put IV at 25,800 suggests Vega demand for bearish bets. Buy before IV spikes, like pre-budget, sell post-event when IV crashes. Which Greek do you check first? Drop it in comments. How to trade this? Sentiment. High put OI at 25,800 4 lakh signal support. Nifty may hold there. Resistance at 26,000 calls, OI 242, 14,980. OI buildup at 25,850 puts, plus 25,697 screams, bearish bets. IV at 25,850 is low, buy options for upside. At 25,850, calls LTP 119.80, puts 115.555, balanced but bearish tilt from OI. Strategies, straddle, buy 25,800 call LTP 98.75, sell 25,900 LTP 93.50, lower risk. Iron Condor, sell 25,850 call put, buy 26,000 call 25,700 put, range play. Delta hedge, buy 25,850 calls, delta 0.5 for bullish leverage. Gamma, watch 25,850 for big swings near expiry. Theta, sell 25,850 options for decay. Vega, buy 25,850 before IV spikes. Pitfalls, wide spreads, like 25,950's 1 point call spread, hurt. Low volume, like 25,950 calls 75, traps you. Expiry kills OTM options. Tips, focus on ATM plus 5 strikes, 25,825 950. Use sensible, NSE or Opstra, pair with charts, OI plus technicals, paper trade first. October 28th expiry means high Theta, act fast. Options are leveraged, risk only what you can lose. Ever misread a chain or Greek? Share below. We covered chains, Greeks, delta for direction, gamma for speed, Theta for time, Vega for volatility. With NIFTY at 25,868, you're ready to trade smart. Like, comment your aha moment, subscribe for more. Next, advanced option strategies. Thanks for watching. Stay profitable.